important sections of the MSU website is the homepage. It's the page where the URL, montana.edu, will take a person, and it's the first thing anyone on the website will see. Given that the majority of users are students attending Montana State University, it would make sense that the site would cater first to their needs. The original MSU website had a row of options at the bottom of the homepage that did just that. These options provided quick and easy access to some of the most important pages for students, such as Desire to Learn and My Info. However, on the new page, these exceptionally significant links are obscured. If a person were to look for either D2L or My Info on the MSU website, they would have to already know where it was located because of its removal from the homepage. While it is only one link away, returning students, who are the majority of users and who are used to the old site, wouldn't know that these links are now under the current student's page. This problem could be circumvented fairly easily with the search bar at the top of the page if it were implemented correctly. However, like so many things with the new homepage, this too is severely flawed. There are dozens of idioms that can be used in this situation, but for the sake of putting it as clearly as possible, change for the sake of change is not a good thing. The MSU website should be a site first and foremost for the students.
There are 13,671 students that are attending Montana State University. Of these students, 12,054 are undergrads, and the rest are graduates who are either TAs or have jobs elsewhere on campus. Both graduates and undergraduates use the student page to access information relative to their courses. On the student page is where D2L, MyInfo, and access to the library is located. Much like the faculty page, it is very cluttered and busy, with not very much useful information pertaining to classes or things that could actually help students with their education. The snapshot feature is relatively useless, considering if you have an Instagram account, you probably follow all of the people that you'd want to follow on that anyways. So seeing people post pictures of a campus that you already go to is just a cheap gimmick to make the website look nice. Some of the more useful features are located at the bottom, such as the term, dates, and deadlines for each semester, as well as a resources category that has links to the Ask Us desk, calendar, the campus map, ASMSU, information related to Bozeman, the bookstore, upcoming concerts, and a lot of other useful information.
The new faculty and staff page is similar to the other new landing pages on the MSU website. At the top of the page, there are some useful links for faculty and staff, such as D2L, MyInfo, and other employee resource links. However, compared to the old page, it has now been filled with useless clutter that I believe will never really be touched by returning faculty and staff. Clutter such as the news banner and links to other news-related articles about MSU students and faculty that have recently won awards. This clutter, I feel, will very rarely ever be touched by anybody who sees it. The announcements section may have some purpose as it informs faculty of changes by the IT department and other policy shifts by the university. That does not belong on a website per se, but more on an email or some other announcement system. The upcoming events section may be useful for people that are interested in being involved in the university. However, yet again, it just gets in the way of people searching for the resources that they'll be using every day. The best example of clutter on the MSU faculty page would be the Today at MSU section, because faculty are most likely not that interested in what's going on at MSU, and those that are interested in events going on around the campus that day would already be aware of them and or have planned them. Finally, at the bottom of the page is the most useful section, the resources link for faculty. This section has essentially been copy and pasted from the original page. However, it has just been shifted all the way down to the bottom so that people searching for it have to wait for it to fully load and then scroll to the bottom. Overall, the page has been filled with clutter and is not that useful in terms of a change. It is aesthetically pleasing, but the change is not for the better.